Jogging aboard? Good Lord! Room for one more? Just kidding. Pick up the pace if you want to be in this race. Freeze frame.
Chilling with the world friendliest rollerblader. He left his crib and he came to business. He said, I'm a rollerblade, stop the business. He gonna look at the honeys on the rollerblades. I'm just showing you how a rhyme is made.
May I?
Yeah.
That's refreshing. Spinners are winners.
Matter of fact, neat in your rollerblades on your feet.
When I'm with you, I ain't in danger. Hey there, stranger. Don't be a stranger.
I followed all of that.
It's so nice that Yahoo Serious has a job again.
We have something called the audience suggestion box, and one we have from McHale, who's in the audience tonight, wanted to ask Joel, is Honey Boo Boo your kid?
Oh.
Now, for those who don't understand the Honey Boo Boo phenomenon...
Now, do you have Toddlers and Tiaras in?
Yes.
Well, Toddlers and Tiaras, this is a spin-off of that. And you have to single yourself out to be so unique from a group of toddlers that are as obnoxious as they are. We need to give this girl a spin-off is quite extraordinary for Honey Boo Boo. And it's really called Here Comes Honey Boo Boo, which the title itself is a warning.
Well, we do have a clip here of you talking about Here Comes Honey Boo Boo on the Soup for those who are sadly uninitiated. Take a look.
TLC is airing their counterpart to having kids get an education with Here Comes Honey Boo Boo Child. The story of the little pageant queen who stole our hearts. Check out Honey Boo Boo's mama, June, who talks so fast you can't understand her and eventually just sneezes a bunch of syllables at you.
With the Rockstar pageant coming up, we need to save a little bit of money, so I'm headed to my favorite place, the weekly auction. Pageants are very, very expensive. It is not a cheap sport. I go to like our local auction just to save money anywhere we can because they do get expensive.
See, I don't understand. This is what I get so angry because we all can go, oh, Honey Boo. But the fact is so many people are watching it. What is wrong with us? Yeah. What is wrong with the fact that we enjoyed the train wreck so much that oh, God, I want to...
They have no money. They have no money.
Do now.
They live next to the train tracks. The train literally runs next to their kitchen window.
But
they'll pay to put this kid in pageants, but they're going to the food auction?
Do you worry about how it portrays Americans to the rest of the world?
No, yes. It's already happened. We are the country that has given you Honey Boo Boo. Oh, just forget the fact about world power. But I'll tell you what, I too. That's us now. That's us.
Yeah.
That's
There's
us.
an entire episode about the police. They bring over the carcass of a deer that got hit by a truck.
Yes.
Because they're like, oh, this is the only family that'll eat it. And
They do. They eat roadkill, this family.
They eat the roadkill.
Proudly. Everything they do, they do proudly. It's not like
They do it proudly, yeah.
You know.
They do love each other, I will say
That's all that matters.
And
They
there's
do
the
love
redeeming.
There it is.
And so long as they
And the
cover their
mom
mouths.
farts in the credits. Like when you're introducing the it should be called Coupons and Farts and Honey Boo Boo's coming.
It's basically Mad Men. I mean,
It's the same thing. Well, one of the things I have learnt about being in the States now is that there are very diverse sections of the community and not many of them will cross over. But one of the things I think you have done very well, Wayne, is that you do... you have, obviously, you've got your Whose Line Is It Anyway crowd. You've done some really cutting-edge stuff, like with Dave Chappelle on his show. You've hosted game shows. It seems you do have a very diverse audience there. Do you see any crossover with them sometimes, or is it something that you've managed to juggle very well with all these different arms to your career?
See, I don't see it being a thing as juggling an audience. I just see it as the way that I was raised. You make yourself as valuable as possible. So that's why I do sitcoms, and then I turn around and I do a game show, or I do a record, or I do a live improv show, because basically I want to perform for as many people as possible. That's the ultimate end game in life. So you try to bring together these disparate crowds and make them one. Bless you, Honey Boo Boo. So, be a good show. It's gonna be a good show.
I think it also shows, like Wayne's career also shows. I think people are like, well, that's just, well, he's on a sitcom. It's like, well, that's just a thing he does. And which shows you that people they can do 1,000 things.
Well, you've obviously stepped into the sitcom world with Community.
That's out of desperation. I also have a paper route.
Now, I was a late bloomer to Community, but I really, really love it. But I've noticed it's one of those shows that it seems that if you guys have a bad day at the office, everybody seems to hear about it. Do you feel that's the case?
Yeah, often things, well, first of all, we don't have an air date for our next season yet, so that is a story in itself.
Which is weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
I think it's weird. For anyone who didn't see the Pillow Fort episodes at the end of last season, it was some of the best comedy I've seen on television.
Thank you. I agree. No, it's like, no, but it's like, thank you. Yeah, we will get an air date. It's like buying a plane ticket, and then you call the airline, and you're like, so when am I going to Florida? Like, no.
But do you find it is the fans that really keep shows like this going?
I really believe the Community fans are the strongest and fastest and smartest people on the planet. They are better looking than any other fan. And they are, thank God, they're devoted because they have kept the show on and voted for us for 1,000 different online polls, and they showed there was rallies here at every city in front of every NBC affiliate.
And they're turning you into a sex symbol because you're almost shirtless every other episode.
I was a sex symbol before that.
That's sorry, you were there.
I don't know what you're
Actually,
talking.
Wendy, you've had that. You've had fans of Reno 911 voted you, I think, was it twice? As a top 10 TV nympho from your character Clementine on Reno.
Yeah.
When I was playing that character, I was playing it as a woman who thought she was sexy. And that's all that was. I just played her as someone who, you know, got stoned all the time and drank all night and tried to squeeze into her uniform the next morning but was snossaging out of it. And just had that swagger, that man swagger. But I didn't think she was sexy. I just thought she couldn't be stopped. But does that make sense?
Whoops.
Yeah.
Because she was just like the queen of the dog track.
Can there sometimes be a blurring of the lines like that? Where then
I guess.
And then you get painted as a sex symbol yourself.
Well, then people come up to me and say things to me that are very inappropriate.
Go on.
Very inappropriate.
Well, this faceless little girl came up to her.
Came and sat on my leg.
and went,
And went,
Well,
and I was 6, and nothing's changed.
Well, after the break, we are going to answer the age-old question: can eating a salad make a person come out of you? We'll be right back.